Hello, this is Ben from the Jackal Bites, and we are going to be playing some Madden 20, and we are going to be doing a GM mode. Oh yes, and we're going to build a team back from the brink with, it's going to have no players, and then we're going to try and build a team. Because, as you may have noticed, the world's going through a weird time at the moment, so there is no sport on. So me, in my infinite wisdom, is like, hey, why don't I fill that void? So what we're going to do is, we're going to do a GM sim run of this. But normally when people do a GM run where they sim stuff, they like sim past the game and see what the result is at the end. No, not this guy. We're going to be watching those games. But I'm not going to be playing. I'm going to let the computer play the computer. Which I guess is a weird trend in the world. Because normally, the popular games at the moment, games like Fortnite with 100 players, people want to start playing as many people as they can. As I've somehow made a one-player game have less players. Which I think is quite an impressive feat. So what I've done is I created a fancy draft and then put it on auto draft and cut all those players. And then signed the worst players possible. So we will go into the next season with the number one overall pick, which makes it maybe a little bit easier. But it means that we're essentially going to be an expansion team, and as you can see, we're going to be playing as the Toronto Thunderbirds. And sorry, Buffalo Bills fans, I've relocated the Bills. Don't throw me through a table. Because, the Thunderbirds, it's because a lot of the logos and things I don't like. I actually really quite like this logo. It's quite nice and stylized, only 3 colors, and everything's going on there. I think it works really well, and the uniforms are kind of nice. And it also fits what we're going to do, because I am someone who is a big fan of analytics in sports, and that's the sort of stuff I want to do with this channel. And I guess there's going to be a sister channel, which I've not put any content on, which is just going to be the Jackal Sports, where I'm probably going to be mainly talking about rugby and analytics there, but a few other sports as well. So yes, I'm into the numbers and analytics, and what analytics in American football tell you to do is they tell you to pass the ball a lot. So that's what we're going to do. And I think the Thunderbirds fits that, because the bird part, we're going to be going in the air, and we're going to be playing some electric football. So let's go to the off-season. Let's build a team from scratch, and hopefully we can have some fun watching some sort of sport, I think. And as you can see, we are now the Toronto Thunderbirds. We have no players, as you can see. Although what is interesting is there's still an upgrade players tab. And if you press it, nothing happens. The game's so confused. You might also notice that our new coach is Kyle Shanahan, and there is a reason for this. So if we go to staff, you see he's a head coach. But one crucial thing he's got expert scouting, which gives 25 scouting points per week extra, which is really, really useful. I don't think he's got anything else because he's a level 1 coach, which means we can mould him the way we want to do. Also, as you can see there, we were 1-15 last year, so we do have the number 1 overall pick. But what's interesting is I created the worst team I possibly could in the game, and they still somehow managed to win a game, which I'm baffled by. Usually you just get spanked by everyone, but somehow they managed to win a game, which is quite nice. And one thing I want to show you is the sliders that we're going to use for this playthrough. I've left all the XP sliders as normal, but as you can see, they're kind of funky with quarterback accuracy at 5. And what is with this, what's going to happen with this, is by quarterback accuracy being 5, quarterbacks really matter. They can still complete passes quite well, and wide receiver catching's got a boost. Run blocking's got a bit of a boost to 65. Oh, I didn't do that for the CPU skill. So I've got them the same. Interceptions low, because otherwise you get crazy amounts of interceptions. But yeah, those are the sliders we're going to use, and I've slightly changed the field goal powers, a bit more power there, and punt power I've reduced slightly, because they can bloody hoof it, those punters. What we're going to do is we'll crack into the off-season. We're going to try and just do it really quickly, so we got the free agents, and because it was after the fantasy draft, there is not a lot of good free agents. But so what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you the free agents that I offered and the free agents that we signed, and then we're going to do the draft, and I'm hopefully just going to show you draft picks quite quickly so we can speed on through it. So first stage of free agency, we managed to get a couple of guys: Josh Sweat, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, Paris Campbell, Hakeem Butler, Ben Burr-Kirvin, and David Long Jr. So we can see pretty young. We signed 3 wide receivers and a couple of guys. So we're looking to go young. But a couple of guys we failed to sign. So we didn't get another wide receiver in Boykin. We got rejected by a strong safety who I was thinking could be... Essentially, we could move to linebacker, and we got rejected by Andy Isabella, who I wanted to maybe play at halfback. And here we can see that we got a bit more cornerback depth. It's like a 71 overall guy, and we didn't get N'Keal Harry, which is a bit of a shame, but people were offering crazy money because there's no other free agents, so sort of didn't manage to get him, which is a shame. So we didn't make any more free agency moves, so now we are at the NFL draft, and as you can see, we have the first pick in the draft. So when we're going to pick, we've got a couple of options, and I'm not going to go through every single pick in the draft, a bit like free agency, but some sort of consequential decisions I'll go through. So obviously, first round pick is quite a big decision what to do. So what's come in is a trade away pick. And obviously, when you've got no players, although we've got a few now because of free agency, you want to stock up picks. Right? You really need to try and get as many picks as you can. Unfortunately, maybe if they'd offered another first rounder, I'd be interested in that. But the problem is, with this, is, as you can see, obvious and quite obviously, with having shown you the sliders, where quarterback is quite important, we look at the quarterback, there aren't any good quarterbacks. Right? There is nothing apart from this guy. So, if we don't grab him, then we've got no quarterback and we've got nothing to fill in. See, look at our roster. We've got, just see, everything else is just not filled up. But we do need a quarterback. And I think we have to draft this guy because even at pick 4, I can't take the risk that we don't get him. And other positions, I think there's depth. You know, receiver and all of the thing of, drafting more receivers. But there's a reason for that. So essentially, otherwise the draft strategy, apart from trying to trade down and acquire picks, is that I've only scouted a few positions. So I've scouted quarterback, haven't scouted running back at all. Only scouted wide receiver. I knew I was going to try and get a few wide receivers in the first round. Don't scout tight end. We scout O-line, scout D-line, but only the sort of pass rushers. Again, just to sort of stockpile, save a few scouting points. Haven't drafted guys in the first few rounds because we saw that quarterback was there and probably knew we were going to have to get him. So we do scout D-line. We don't scout linebacker apart from the rushers, and then we do scout defensive backs, but obviously not kickers and punters. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy and see how good he is. 74 overall. You reach. No, we didn't. That's really good. I'm really happy with that. 74 overall. We can do stuff with him. And hopefully, he might be a superstar guy. So now we're at the second pick in the draft. So draft round 2, draft pick 1. And we are going to trade down here, which is kind of interesting. So obviously, because now what we want to do is we want to get picks. And now because there's more depths down the draft board at other positions, I'm more willing to trade down. Even though we're not necessarily getting the best value, because arguably 2 pick 1 is better. But, I'm kind of tempted by this. Get some round 3 picks, round 4 and round 6 picks. Like, we need guys, we need bodies, and I'm hoping at those positions we can still get guys. Maybe there's that. You could make a case to do that, but to be honest, I think a round 4 pick this year, which, because the Lions are picking at pick 4, isn't bad. So what we're going to do is we are going to trade down with the Lions. So one thing that we can take advantage of, and this is true for the real NFL, by the way, is trading your current picks for future picks with a higher value. Now, the reason GMs in real life want picks now, often because their jobs are on the line, but also they want to win now. Everyone's kind of in this win now mentality, but really, we're a team looking to build the long haul. And, I mean, there's probably not loads of difference between a 4th round first pick to whatever this round 3 pick's going to be, but you're still increasing its value, even though it's further down the line. But let's face it, have you seen our team? We're not going to be winning this year. So, and there's no one that I'm super keen to pick right now. So we've also got the 4th pick of this round as well. So one thing we're going to do, we're trying to take advantage of other team shortcomings in this, because again, that's what analytics tells us to do. So we're going to trade our 4th round pick for a 3rd round pick. Stonks. So you know how I said we need to get loads of players and draft them so we at least have some sort of a team? Yeah, that didn't really happen. Because what happened is I just didn't fall and really love any of the late round guys. I think a lot of the guys I thought and I was hoping would fall a bit didn't. So we had to trade for future value. So trading like 6th round picks for 3rd round picks maybe. And we managed to trade 6th round picks for 4th round picks and get 4th round picks for 3rd round picks and and for some reason I don't know why if this is a fancy draft thing, but I don't have a 7th round pick, so I don't know what happened there. I don't think I've got one next year either. So I'll just check their overalls. It wasn't the best draft for us, so I'll just show you them. But they're guys who I think can sort of contribute. So the easiest way to show 3 rookies apart from the quarterback we drafted is go by lowest overall, but that's fine. They're all right. That's a 5th round guy, being 63 overall. He could improve. Bit annoyed my defensive tackle is 24, but what are you going to do? It's still pretty young. So they're guys that can contribute. I think we'll be okay, and we'll fill it out with a few we'll find some practice squad guys, and we'll fill out the roster with just really, really young guys. So hopefully some of these guys can turn into gems, and that's the plan. And then next year, so if we look at our draft picks, we got a few picks. How many so we've got 3 3rd round picks, 3 4th round picks. We don't have a 7th round pick. I don't know what's happened to them. That's pretty good, and we're doing okay. So we've got a few picks next draft as well, and depending on where we do, we might trade down. Now we've got a quarterback. If we end up with the number 1 overall pick again, we can trade down, and that's absolutely fine. So I'll probably rejoin you in week 1 to show you how I filled the rest of the team. So this is our team now. I've signed a few guys from practice squad and things, so this is what we're going to be rolling with. So obviously Ross Johnson at quarterback. Essentially our running backs are a load of converted wide receivers, and now we've got a nice power back. Our fullback, don't know if this will work, but I just found a fast offensive lineman that's got a bit of lead blocking ability. Wide receiver, we look pretty thin there. But 2 tight ends here, where essentially they are big receivers, and they're going to do some damage, let me tell you how. And because we did not draft any offensive linemen, because we didn't have loads of thoughts this guy should not be there. Probably want that guy there. So essentially we are playing guys who can pass block, because that's the most important thing. So you can see these guys, pass blockers, just all pass blockers, and hopefully they can stave off, give our quarterback a little bit of time. I don't know about that. Josh Sweat, probably our best player. Maybe the tight ends now, just because of the upgrade by going there. But otherwise, it's just absolute. There's one of our picks. It's our 2nd round pick or 3rd round pick, which is not bad. And then this guy, he's got a hidden potential, so we're playing with him. Hopefully, he's got a star or superstar potential. Which is one of the things we want to do. We try and bump a couple of guys up. So these guys I'm going to be playing, but these are converted to safety. But this is our linebacking core. But essentially, it will only be the middle linebackers on the pitch, field for the Americans. Yeah, so our corners not looking incredible. Neither are our safeties or strong safety position. We got a rookie kicker and a rookie punter. And I guess, the other interesting thing is slot wide receiver. You're going to be having the other tight end there. And Randall Jackson looks sneaky good. So he could be quite useful. But I think sub-linebackers are the most important place to talk about. So, we're going to have these guys who are... Both of these are converted safeties. Because we, as I've said, want to be stopping the pass. Although I'm not sure this guy's great because I don't know his zone coverage is even that good. It's fine. Well, his zone coverage isn't. It's fine. So, that's what we're going to be doing. And essentially playing to stop the pass. So here we go. First game of the season. Away to the New England Patriots. We're finally into a game. We're going to watch some sport. And so what we're going to do, we are going to super sim, set it to slow, and jump forward to the end of the game. And now, I'm not even playing. We're just watching this game go. Come on, Thunderbirds. Let's do this. Let's see what we can do. And I'm hoping the sliders aren't too much of a mess. Ooh, it's Andy Dalton at the Patriots. Something that might genuinely happen. I was overall 71. So we've got a better quarterback than them. That's got to count for something, I think. So we'll see what happens. First actual play of the Thunderbirds era. Run and we make a stop for a loss or stop for no gain. It's good. So this is what pace on the defense does. They just react and they're quick enough to get there rather than thudders. If they try and run to the outside, we're just going to take them. We're just going to manage that really nicely. All right, what you got on second down? Nothing. You got nothing. Right, 3rd and 10. Problem is, this is two absolutely terrible quarterbacks, so we might get sort of 60% completion percentages. Ooh. Right. 3 and out. Absolutely brilliant. We can defend. We can defend against bad teams. Obviously, there is an argument to just tanking again. But one thing is, that's not very entertaining if they did that for another season. And also, there is something to actually improving players because you want them to play well. And this is also an argument in analytics is being maybe you don't completely tank and suck because you want to find out if some of your players are good. Now, one of the problems with Madden is it gives you ratings, so you sort of know if they're good rather than having to find it out. Although it's the superstar thing, you can find out. Ooh, Zach can completion. First pass of his career. That's something. Oh, he's gonna get sacked so many times. I just hope we don't kill him, and then he'll be all right. I think he could be really, really good, which is good. Hopefully he's got a superstar development trait, or at least a star, because it'll probably, with the amount we throw the ball. Oh, inaccurate. Come on. I do wonder if. So it kind of tells you at the bottom whether it's an accurate or inaccurate pass, but I think that better quarterbacks' inaccurate passes are more accurate. I don't know if there's a scale to accuracy. I guess that's something in the code. Someone will know. I'm too lazy to try and find it out. First down. Yeah. That's what we want. Hitting some guys. I don't know who that is. Ooh. James Jr. Oh, smaller guys. Also, I think fitting playing New England. I'm drinking a cup of tea. Drop. Because we've got to, us British, we've got to keep drinking tea as an act of defiance against those Bostonians. They're down now. We might struggle. This could be a very low scoring game. Ooh, that should have been picked off. 2 of 6. That's not looking great. I mean, this is where people would be like, hey, maybe you should run the ball. No, absolutely not. We want him to be throwing like a madman. Because running the ball doesn't really achieve anything. We're trying to win the game, and we need that volatility for him to hopefully actually have a good game every once in a while. Hit his receivers, get the receivers open. Although it's not been a fantastic start. There you go, speed. They run to the outside. We're just gonna have a safety or a linebacker come in and be like, "Thank you, you are my dinner." No. Oh, is that a little bit of pressure? Ooh. Yeah, I swear the slider's looking ridiculous. But if you got good quarterback, they do complete quite a lot of passes, to be fair. That's another inaccurate pass, though. Oh, this could be ridiculous stats. It's not even cold in New England at the moment. Oh, well. Oh, well. Maybe if it stays insanely bad, we'll have a look into it. But at the moment, it's all right. Right, come on. What can we do there? Slight field position victory. 0 yards per return. Dreadful. But, it's fine. All right, what you got? What you got for me? Yeah, Johnson, accurate pass. It can be done. I thought that was... it's going to be too many players called Johnson. There we go. So we do have other formations outside the gun. We got like a single back. There we go. We run a draw. First down. So yeah, unlike third and short, we are willing to run the ball because, converting is still important. So that's what we're trying to do. But there's absolutely... You do not want to run the ball on first down. It's a terrible decision. Unless you're running down the clock. There we go. An inaccurate pass, but it got there. So there we go. We're opening them up now. 52 total yards. Who would have predicted that? Oh. Just can't beat the man. But yeah, we're rolling. We're in field goal range. I don't know how good our kicker is. He might be terrible. We'll find out. That's bad. Third down. Come on. Let's get a conversion. Who's he got? Oh, he was there. That's an easy pass. Got to be completing those. We'll go for a field goal. What is this? 37-yarder? No, 47-yarder. Has he got the legs? Yeah, he's nailed it. 3-0. First points in Thunderbird history. Field goal. We're up. We're winning. We're winning the game. Yeah, we might be able to cling on to this lead. I think what's going to happen is when we come up against a good quarterback, that's where we're just going to get absolutely roasted. A quarterback on a team that actually passes the ball. Because a good quarterback on a run-first team, sometimes they'll just absolutely waste that. Yeah, 7 total rushing yards in this game. Ooh, a little bit of pressure. Ooh, it's good throw and catch, though. That was his first completion. Oh, no, it was a drop. Oh, I thought that was a good catch. There you go. I should probably turn up the brightness of my screen. Another play action. It's a pick. He's having a dreadful game. I don't think Andy Dalton's quite this bad. Maybe we should get the quarterback accuracy up a little bit. Well, it's accurate. Just short throws, little accuracy. Getting it done. But genuinely, yeah, you get a good quarterback. Sometimes they can still, even with 5 quarterback accuracy, you complete 75% of the passes. Ooh, I should have been picked. Another third down. Not in field goal range this time. Got to complete it. Did. But not for the first. We are going for it. Oh, it's a 56-yarder. God, he's surely not got the legs on this. No. I would say now we know. But they'll still go for it. They'll still be like, yeah, we can kick this. He wasn't that far off. Well, now we know his range is about 55 yards. I mean, it's not going to... I can't do anything about it. I can't... It's up to Kyle Shanahan to do that. Although he won't, will he? He won't change that. It's too much of a wetty to go for it. Yeah, that's definitely one thing I'd love them to install on future matters is like coaching aggression. Ooh. Um, because there are obviously more coaches that go for it now more regularly. But still, mad. 4th and inches on the 40-yard line. Nah, it's punt. Which just like even conservative teams do don't do that now. Well, maybe the Seahawks because the Seahawks are insane, but most teams will pretty happily go for it on like 4th and 1 on like the 40-yard line because there's not really much benefit to punting at that point. Ooh, is it play action? Do we come through? First sack in Thunderbird history. Whitaker, where did he come from? Very nice, very nice. That's why the play action normally is good, but well, in the real world. But I think play action on Madden, defenders defend how you actually should defend, which is still go after the quarterback. But in real life, they bite on play action a lot because that's just instinct. Oh, they are in field goal range. So they'll probably tie this up. We'll see what happens. This is not that entertaining a game so far. Oh, that's going to be short. That wasn't even a long kick, was it? Oh, maybe it was. Was it like a 51-yarder? Maybe I need to increase field goal power a bit more. Or field goal, I don't know. He panicked then. Oh, what a throw under pressure. Said inaccurate, but that was a mighty fine inaccurate throw. When we get Butler going, Butler and Lazard, they're gonna be a terror. So we're getting more yards, which is good. Hopefully, maybe we can get a field goal. We've not given up loads of pressure. Maybe a little bit. Maybe sort of panicking a bit. I don't know. Yeah. We're getting it done. And are we going to run this? Maybe we got a play action up our sleeve. No, we ran it and it was a bad decision. It didn't work. Yeah, we might not be good at running the ball, but they're in there. I mean, maybe I should change the playbook to just like, always be passing because at least we can pass block. But, well, the first time we ran the ball, it worked. 48-yarder. Should be able to get it. Oh, it's a fake. What are they doing? Just go for it. Just go for it if you're going to do that. God, this game's stupid. Well, yeah. I mean, that's just the thing they need to introduce in future Maddens is just, yeah, coaches going for it. Or the worst thing about that and the fakes is that the way Madden's worked and something you never change, like pretty much in real life is always the punter who holds now. But in Madden, it's still the backup quarterback. And despite it being the backup quarterback, they still make the kicker throw. And it's mind-numbing. It's mind-boggling. Absolutely mind-boggling. I mean, Andy Dalton is atrocious in this game. It's like 71 overall, which is just dreadful. Oh, he's hit a guy there. There we go. They're making gains now. We got to stop that. Yeah, maybe. I feel like we should up it for the team because this is absolute Swiss cheese defense. Or it should be a Swiss cheese defense. And even someone 71-year-old quarterback, that would be impressive. 71 overall quarterback should be getting some stuff done. Another sack. Derby. That's our 24-year-old rookie. Ancient rookie. That's not too bad. Turn it field there, though. I didn't get that. But they are in field goal range. And I'm sure they'll kick a field goal now. Because they can't I mean, go on, fake it. I've never seen a field goal fake in this game work. No, he's got it. He's got it. First down. Come on, rushing out like 16 total rushing yards in this game. Yeah, bit of wiggle, getting it done. 2nd and 3. Come on. Yeah, he's on a roll. You know, he's averaging 5 yards per attempt. That is not good, but we'll get there. We'll get there. He's really not taking any shots either. It's been very dink and dunk. It's probably because we're not getting guys open that much, but that'll change. Come on, have we converted 3rd down yet? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we did on. What did we? I don't know. Blocked at the line. Give me a punt. Have we? No, we have punted. What you got on it? From the 30. He's boomed it. Absolutely boomed it. That's why I turned down punt power a little bit, because they really know how to smash it. Oh God, what's going on here? None of the players know where they're meant to be. Oh, we couldn't make that tackle. Yeah, they're going to be able to run on us, probably a little bit. But that's fine. That's fine. I think who's lining up at DT there? I'm not even sure. I still under 4 yards per carry. If you run up the gut on us, it'll be fine. It's like, yeah, but they love those outside runs where you can let our fast linebackers go get to you. Sterling Shepard, yeah, they're going to do some damage in the slot. I think slightly worrying, but it's going to happen. Now they're driving. Dalton's got some rhythm all of a sudden. That's not what you want. No. He's over 50% now, so that's something. Oh, they got N'Keal Harry. That's who we wanted. We would have put him at tight end. Wide receiver screens in this game. I'm not sure they work that well. And 5 biggish play. I mean, at the moment it's going to be dealing in 3s, isn't it? He's wide open. Is that being wide open at the moment? I don't know if that's saying much. You know, you can see he's 13 from 21. So a good quarterback will make a big difference and will cut us to shreds. I don't know. I'll keep checking who the quarterback we're playing is in the future. But yeah, Dalton, pretty manageable. So I guess this is the sort of game you'd expect, to be fair. We're just going to need to keep getting better weapons around Johnson. Oh, another sack. Wicker's having a great game. Just coming from nowhere. Getting it done. Everyone watching now being like, oh, maybe the world is better off without sports. Because this is... Oh, that was quite a good throw and catch, to be fair. Oh, dear. Eric Ebron. Physical specimen. It's our first and goal. Our first and goal of the game. See what happens. Can they get it in? Ooh. I always wonder what the numbers would be like for them, how first and goal at the 9 is compared to at the 4. Because it just seems strange to me. Ooh. Good sacks. We are getting some sacks in. It's the thing, it's if you can be alright in coverage and guys don't get open, eventually guys are gonna get through to the quarterback like that. They're running a screen. Wow, we really got them back there. So Held them to 3 points. Gives us a chance. So that's the thing. Is 10 yards, long way to go when there's no... You can't... Everything gets a bit more compressed as well, because you only got that 10 yards inside the end zone, so you can't throw it 20 yards downfield then. So you kind of have to take... Yeah, I guess... I don't know. Just seems tricky. But maybe having a bit more space works in your favour compared to being at like the 6 or 7. Right, here we go. 2-minute drill. A 1 minute 18 drill. Can we get some points before the half? Oh, I couldn't slip through that tackle. Why did we take a timeout after we got out of the huddle? It's one of the problems with this, is that they don't know when to take timeouts either. It's like, oh, it's a minute. No, I should probably take a timeout. There's loads of time as well. You should know when it gets like out of the huddle. Don't take a timeout. Oh, it's like 10 of the receptions gone to the running back. Oh, that's interesting. They're moving though. They're moving. Ooh. Here you going. Come on, we can get the field goal. Can we get anything more? Completion, get down the field. You probably got to take the timeout now. We'll just kick the field goal, I imagine. That's something. There's a good little drive at the end. I mean, if you fake this, I'm gonna throw my TV out the window. Out my first floor window. Oh, it was a terrible kick. Oh, dear. Kickers. Second half, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. 3 points down. We're still very much in this game. No touchdowns. Who's going to be the first Thunderbird to score a touchdown? I hope we get a touchdown today. Going down to New England. We can get it done. That is not a loss of yards by either team. Oh. And he was there. The guy was there. He had a guy. Just couldn't find him. Now, he found him, though. That's brilliant. On a roll. We're doing it. We're getting it done now. Butler with the reception. So I think we might have only thrown the ball to 2 guys. So the running back and the tight end. Ooh, come on, boys. Shouldn't complete. I feel, I don't know. Still, some of those short accuracy throws should be a bit better. Maybe. But that's what you think. And they always miss throws in the NFL, don't they? They always miss throws you think they should complete. 4th and 5, though. You got to throw beyond the sticks. But hopefully we can get 3 points now. You got another shot. Come on. 39-yarder. You can nail this. I believe in you. Oh, he's missed it. We're going to have to cut our kicker. We're going to have to look for an upgrade at kicker because this guy's terrible and he's... we should be winning. We're going to score in 3s. Maybe we need to get it done at kicker. I don't know. I feel like a little boost in kicker accuracy might be alright though. But 1 from 3, not good. Not good. Well, how kickers miss, I guess, doesn't matter for like a sim world. I don't know. They're not. They are over 4 yards at carry, but they haven't been running too much. I guess because this is sort of maybe like Brady's system, and Dalton's just been dropped into it a little bit. Now both quarterbacks getting going a little bit now. They're both having, I mean, still bad games, but not like horrifically bad games. I mean, that was just a dreadful throw. What are you doing, Andy? I would, as a Bengals fan, I wouldn't hate if Dalton ended up at the Patriots. I think it would be quite nice. I think he could do something there. I mean, in this game, obviously he can't. Oh, it was a dreadful kick. To be fair, that was a 57-yarder. But even so, I think coaches really overestimate what kickers can do in this game. So I might up the power and up the accuracy because, I don't know, kickers. All right, who was that to? Who were you throwing to? So they're the sort of more incompletions that you see in the NFL are just like mix-ups and stuff. So they look a bit more like that. And he wriggled for an extra yard or so. It's not bad. Ooh, 200 yards passing. And as a team, we're up to 204 yards. This is James Jr. has like all our receiving yards. Oh, is there anyone in front of him? Still doing that. We're making yards. We've still got negative yards. We're well over 200 yards passing, but we have less than 200 yards as a team, which is quite impressive. I guess that means lost a few sack yards here and there, and along the way. Right, I really hope we can get a touchdown. 10-7. Come on, you can do it. We can get over. Just throw me on the sticks, please. Let's be on the sticks. Oh, yeah, we got it. First and goal. Come on. 14th reception. Bloody hell. He's got a safety blanket, doesn't he? And he's got a safety blanket he quite likes. No, he's going to get sacked there. It's not the end of the world. It's still bad. But that could have been a sack for way more yardage. But he got hit from behind. So ended up at the 11. And we can still get it in from here. It's not like it's the 18 or anything. Oh. Alright, come on. Who you got? Who you going to find? Who's going to be your first touchdown of your career to? Yeah. Well, field goal. You better get this kicker or I might cut you at halftime. Not halftime. We're in the third quarter. I can't do that. I can't go back in time and cut you. I wish I could. He's got it. Good. And now I wonder how much the morale changes for that, but like with missed kicks, but 2 missed kicks. I don't know if morale like changes mid-game either or anything. I don't know. So many weird mechanics that don't actually happen. There's, things like the hot hands thing in like basketball where people think they're more likely to, because they're on a roll, they're more likely to get the next shot. That's not true. And I assume it's similar with kickers. I guess the only thing with kickers is like you can just start changing your mechanics and your action because you're overthinking it. And I think there is something in that. But when you're sort of instinctive, there's not much in it. But I get... Oh, Sterling Shepard's down. That's bad for New England. Have they got quite a bad team? I don't know. I think we're going to come into much better teams than this. I don't think... I guess that's the thing with fantasy draft. There's no like juggernauts, maybe. So maybe this has made it a bit easier. Boom. Easy stop. Miles. Why is Miles in there? Not Thingy. Oh, well. Whatever. I have to check that in a bit. Oh, quite... Why starts running it? I'm happy for them to run it. 4-2. Oh, it's so beautiful. I really like the 4-2-5. Or just the 4-2. Ooh, should have had him. Couldn't get it to him. That is not a good punt. So we're quite happy with that. Oh, it's still inside the 20, so I guess it's like better than smashing it out the end zone. Who am I? Punters are people too. Ooh, not a great snap. Made it work. Cheeky 4-yard gain. 3-yard gain. Yeah. Well, you can't win them all. He's earning 10 yards per completion. That's something. He's actually not having a bad game, I don't think. Just needs to get it in the end zone. I need him taking more shots as well. So maybe that's the thing. Because he's loving hitting those running backs. I mean, we need proper number 1 receivers, I think. Oh, there we go. Run. Yeah, 4 yards per carry. Just what we wanted. Just like we drew it up. Oh, come on. First down. This is going well. I hope he breaks 300 yards. That'd be a good day. Yeah, he's just one of those days. Well, actually, obviously, you get more passing yards than you do as an individual than you do as a team because of sacks. Well, not every game, but because sometimes you don't get sacked. But I mean, have you seen the state of this offensive line? They're holding up okay though. Oh, I thought he had him. Mm-hmm. No, that's a sack. But yeah, clearly having those pass blockers in there, we've made a makeshift line that is not terrible. It does a job. Obviously, with more picks, we'll still be looking to upgrade there a little bit. But we got something there, which is nice. That is a filthy mustache our punter has. I'm all for it. I'm all for having a slightly perverted punter. I mean, he's not a stalker. He's not anything. He's just a bit slimy. Just the sort of guy that, if your daughter brings him home, you're like, what are you doing? You're like, I'm bringing home a professional American football player, and then you bring home that. But you're like, well, he doesn't skip leg day. Can't fault that. Can't argue with that. He got legs. He should have bounced that to the outside. We're averaging more yards per carry than the Patriots, I think. That's something. Right, fourth quarter. 6-all. What a thriller. This is the game that absolutely no one is going to be talking about. I mean, they would because, Toronto Thunderbirds first game. And then they'd see the score and like, well, this is terrible. This is two absolutely terrible teams duking it out. I mean, both these teams are terrible. And missing some easy throws. Only one I think is a really accurate. The ratings in this are all over the place. Oh, they've got a wide receiver screen with a bit of space. First down. It looked all wrong, but it somehow worked. Can we hold them to 3? I mean, probably, because no one's scoring touchdowns for some reason. It's not like it's been insane, though. 21 from 35. I think that's bang on 60%, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not like either team is actually screwing the pooch. They just, can't get it in. And maybe they're not getting enough yards. Third sack. Wow, what game? How's he doing this? Maybe their right tackle just is absolutely atrocious, but I mean, fair enough. He's getting it done. He's just got nice swim moves, doesn't he? Oh, did they get the first there? Oh, just short. Just short. We've held him to 3. Oh no, go on, do a fake for the lols. No, they're going to kick it. It looks like he could have got that one from 70, but absolutely booted it. Kicked the lever off the thing. Alright, we're down. What have we got in the tank? Come on, this would be a great time for the first touchdown in Toronto Thunderbirds history. Can we get it done? Yeah, good throw over the middle. Come on for you, Butler. Getting yards. I mean, they've only allowed 12 rushing yards, but who cares? Seeing as we've thrown it 47 times. Oh, no. Oh, no. The O-line just been like, God damn you fumbling. It's a shame. Well, he seemed to complete a really good pass, and then he's got the flat wide open. 3 yards. So this is... Well, I don't know, because I've done this with other franchises. Initially, you had lots of shotgun formations with a running back. And the running back would go in the flat. But the thing is, what happens when you do that is they're open quite a lot. But you only sort of get like 3-4 yards, and it's actually a bad decision to throw into the flat. So there's an argument that even throwing to the running back is so furthers the fuel that running backs don't matter, because even receiving running backs aren't that useful out the backfield if they're running the flat and things. That's where the argument, I guess, Christian McCaffrey, like, that's why you should be using Christian McCaffrey, is he should be going into the slot and out the backfield as well, and then, the defense doesn't quite know what's going to happen until you come out of formation. Oh, he doinked it. How bad are these kickers? Just missed field goals everywhere. I mean, it's not like their offense is doing them favours. Oh, he's going for it. Way overthrown. Just ridiculously overthrown. Oh, who was that to? Come on. Sort it out, Johnson. Pull your finger out. We've had a lot of plays this game. As well. Who's that to? That's just terrible. It's just a quick throw. I wonder if that's like an awareness thing. It'll get better. I hope. Here's the pervy punter. It's not a bad punt. We'll take it. Still gives ourselves a chance. Alright, come on, defense. You're playing well. Couple of sacks. We're getting it done. Ooh. That's not great, though. Kill some time. Nice. If we can get them in second and long situations, I'm not sure they're going to do that well. Oh, no. A draw. They drew us. Good. I wonder if that's why it's called a draw, because you draw them in. Maybe. Someone will know. Again, I'm not going to look it up, even with Google at my fingertips. I'm not about that. I am very much about that. I'm very addicted to my phone. Imagine if commentators did this, just sort of talked about their life problems as a game was going on. Talked about their addictions. Just Troy Aikman in the booth being like, I've got a real foot fetish. I don't know how to get over it. I don't know how to talk about it in everyday life, but for some reason, I feel comfortable talking about it on a national broadcast of an American football game. Ooh, well broken up. Is it slander to say Troy Aikman has a foot fetish? I don't know. Who knows? I don't think Troy Aikman's going to watch this video, and if he does, what are you doing with your life, Troy? Sort it out. I mean, I know there's no football going on, but like, you could do some actual research about real games going on. NFL Game Pass is free. You should have a look at that. That's another horrible kick. To be fair though, what was that? That was like a 64-yarder, wasn't it? Yeah. What are they doing? What are these teams doing? Kicking 64-yard field goals. Oh, nice. 17 receptions. Jesus. He's just so goddamn slippery. We've not hit our slot guy once, or deep guys at all. So I might have a look into that. I might try and make, instead of Lazar, just because we're not using the receiver. Maybe it's an argument to try and add like a bunch formation into the playbook, because we just don't hit like the X and Y guys, like the outside receivers, because you just don't throw it there. So just like loads and loads and loads of throws going over the middle. That's what we want. Oh, it's going to go to overtime, isn't it? And just what we want. What was that? It was like a Seahawks-Cardinals game a couple of years ago. It was like 9-9. It was just a tie. Oh my God, this is going to be a tie, isn't it? First game in Thunderbird history is going to end a tie. That'd be an absolute travesty. He's got it. I don't like that. So he needs to... He might not be a great kicker, but he knows how to shave his face. Oh my god, if we get a tie in this. I can't believe we've not even seen a touchdown. That's the only way ugh. We've not conceded a touchdown at least. That's something. I mean, we've done well there. But offense hasn't got it done. 9 all those. Still time to get it done. That's all right as well. A timeout. If we can get a turnover or something, maybe we can get it done. There's no pressure there whatsoever, but yeah. Try and fight past our corners. No one's taking any shots either. Well, there's been a couple. That's not going to get over the first down marker. Terrible throw. Terrible throw. Right, now we got a chance. We got a chance to go win this game. I'd actually be grateful for a field goal now. Maybe we can get a good return. Maybe there's something there. No, we're going to get a touchback. Right decision. Right, got free play, 2-minute warning. There's enough time. There's loads of time to go and win. Come on, offense. Win your first game away from home. I mean, I assume the NFL schedulers would set up their first game to be at home. A new franchise's game. Well, they're really plugging the world champions thing, aren't they? Yeah, we're world champions. Okay, we get it. Yeah, all right. You won 6 Super Bowls. Me as a Bengals fan, in pain and misery the whole time. Don't need to rub it in, mate. Yeah, he's got 300 yards. I mean, he's probably not going to convert this, though. That's just terrible. Terrible. He's now only hovering above 50%. He seems really panicked. Maybe that's... I don't know if that is a thing with awareness, that he's just throws it away rather than... it's good that he's not taking sacks, but he's just not letting guys get open at all. I mean, it's sort of how quarterbacks should be throwing the balls, really quick. You make a read, throw the ball, but it's not really how Madden works. There's Dalton hanging in there, but then can't make a pass to save his life. What are they doing running? Call a timeout. Oh, they've now huddled. That's fine. Let them try and convert a 3rd and 9. Hang on, they're going to punt to us. Ideal. Absolutely ideal. Right, now we got a chance. We got 3 timeouts. Can we go win this game? Can either offense do something? Just do something. That's what I'm hoping for. That's something. Yards. Yards for the boys. Come on, 2nd and 3. Let's get some conversions going. Yeah, yards for the boys. We're on a roll. We're going here. I'm glad they didn't call a timeout after coming out of the huddle. That's all right. That's all right. Stop that clock. There it is. If you get target 34-yard line, come on, Kyle Wyatt. I believe in you. I believe in you and your baby smooth face. Yeah. This is great. Now you call a timeout. Oh, the Patriots called a timeout. That makes sense. They need enough time. I mean, we still need more yards. Definitely need more yards. Oh, come on. We can win a game here. Oh, to nobody. Right, I really hope we convert this, because those extra yards can make all the difference. So it'd be a 46-yarder. 47-yarder. Just get it. Yes, boy. Right, this is where, should be taking timeouts and not taking timeouts, running the ball, but unfortunately I don't know how to manipulate it. If he threw an interception, I'd absolutely... He's going to do it, isn't he? He's going to throw an interception, and I'm going to be like, mate, come on. That's all right, though. That's all right. Now, we called a timeout. Why don't I let them call a timeout? 3rd and 8. Come on. Let's get a first down. Wind the clock down. I mean, I would just... Oh. Who are you throwing it to? Who are you throwing it to? Right, come on. 37-yarder. I believe in you. Yeah! We're going to win unless we absolutely fuck this. Please don't fuck this. I was going to say, I've worked too damn hard for you to fuck this, but, you know, I really have been sitting in my room and twiddling with it. So I've not really worked hard to do it. But it would be nice. It'd be nice. First video, we get a win in an absolute shambles of a game. Yeah, interception. Interception on the Hail Mary to see it out. We've done it. Oh, who is that Patriots coach? No one knows. Bill Belichick's gotten sexy, though. We've won the game. Thunderbirds are go. Obviously, we had to say that at some point, didn't we? The stats. Oh, my God. What a horrible game. Both teams are horrible. We're going to get absolutely decimated by teams at some point. They're going to absolutely destroy us. But today, first game in franchise history, we got it done. And I'm happy. There we go. Yeah, both quarterbacks were bad. Might up the sliders by like 1 accuracy. It might make a little bit of a difference. But I think just both teams were bad. Look at that. Look at that graph. Why is that graph going up to 40? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, who got the sacks and things? Oh my God, look at these quarterback ratings. He didn't even throw a pick. That's terrible. Yeah, the receiving yards. Who do we throw to? 21 receptions. That's got to be close to a record. And Jesus Christ, we did not throw to our number one receiver at all. Right, yeah, maybe it's worth introducing some sort of bunch formation. And then, yeah, Lucas Whitaker, 3 sacks. What a debut. What a debut for undrafted free agent. Good going. So there we go. First win of the franchise. We got it done. I've been of the Jackal Bites, whatever the name of this channel is. We've got a win. I hope you enjoy this. I've had fun making it. And I'll see you next time for game number 2.